Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Monday, the 1st of October 2018. This is just my daily video where I go over what I've done this morning, or happened on Friday for this on the daily charts on both the high probability and the mod MACD methods. Now, there's a fair bit of action this morning, a lot of new trades on the mod MACD, but let's have a look at the high probability daily charts first. We'll go through them. I just got to check my notes here. They're all over the shop a bit today. USD CAD. This was a buy trade in here and went up a little bit, and this morning stopped out. Probably stopped out in a bit of a gap, so I probably lost more than I probably should have or allowed for there. So that buy trade is no longer in play. The CAD took a bit of a move on Friday after news, so that buy trade stopped out. We'll look for another one possibly. That's the USD CAD. There's a lot of background noise. Sorry about that. That's just got a lot of construction around me at the moment. All right. CAD Japanese yen. I was in a sell here, and on Friday you can see it blasted through my stop. So I took a loss on that. Not a great result, obviously. So no longer in that sell on the CAD Japanese yen. That's gone. AusCAD. It's in a buy back here. Already closed half, and I had my stop in this place. And on Friday on the Canadian news, went blasting through my stop. So no longer in that buy. You're going to hear a lot of background noise. It's just, I can't do anything about it. Doors are shut. There was a sell signal this morning. I didn't take it. The only reason being is we're right on this previous low. It's a valid signal. Price has gone up towards the 50, come down, but I just don't like it sitting on that low. That's all. And the MACD is not that far above the zero level, so I sort of avoided it this morning. But the buy has been stopped out. I think it was overall by the break even or small profit. Pound CAD. What did it do? I'm in a sell trade from here. It went against me a bit and down nicely. But this morning we've got our first bullish JAGfx RD, which is this little blue trend line. And this indicator is available in the Facebook group. It's in the files folder. Anyone can access it. So this morning I've closed out half of this trade and moved my stop down to inside the point of entry. So my stop's now at 1.69366. So I closed half the sell trade, moved my stop down, locking a little bit of profit. The MACD's, the blue dotted line's already through the zero level. The other line's getting close to the zero level. So just looking, protecting the position a bit and reduce my risk there. So that's the pound CAD. And lastly was the New Zealand CAD. What happened here? The remaining buy was stopped out. So I was in a buy here. Price has gone up towards the MAs. I already closed out half, dropped down. My stop was above the point of entry. And on Friday on that Canadian news, it's come down and taken my stop out. So no longer in that buy. So overall small profit I'd say on that trade. I go down and rip that bloke's hammer out of his hand in a minute, but it's part of living in Vietnam. So yeah, and this morning again there's a sell signal, and again I didn't take it. It's a valid sell. Just it's sitting on the previous low, and I'm not going to take it. It just doesn't look right to me. You know, this thing could drop off completely, but I'm not getting involved. So I just don't think it's a good signal. So that's New Zealand CAD. All right, let's switch over to the high probability mod MACD profile on the daily charts. In the meantime, we can have a quick look at the account. We can see we've got a bit of a pizzling. That's probably the that'd be the USD CAD trade that was stopped out, $102.86, that loss. And there's the Friday trades At 41.73, so we're down a little bit. We're down $102.14. But you know, you see we're still up in pips, but that's why pips is not a real accurate reflection on your trading. See, we're up 53.8 pips for the year, which basically means since we started this account, but we're down $102. So it doesn't make any sense at all when you look at the pips. That's why we just look at the dollars. We look at the trades. Here's our current trades at the moment. Just give them a bit of a that's the oldest to the newest. You can always pause this video and have a look at this. What else am I show you? News. Let's have a quick look at the news this week. Now I've got a jackhammer. Public holiday in Australia today, so on Tuesday, interest rate news out of Australia. I know it doesn't show up here, I don't know why, but it's not a high impact news, but I know it's there. That's on Tuesday. There is interest rate news out of Australia, and just looking through the news. And on Friday is probably the big day. It's the first Friday of the month, so which means the employment figures out of the US and Canada. So Friday could be a bit of a market mover, and be careful Aussie pairs tomorrow. All right, let's switch over to the more noise. Sorry about all the background noise, guys. It's just I woke up late, and normally I do these videos before all the construction noise starts, but not this morning. All right, we're in this is the mod MACD on the daily charts. Euro USD took a new sell trade this morning. You can see it here. Everything's all in sync and lined up. Took the sell trade. Euro USD. Euro Aussie took a new sell trade this morning. Everything's lined up. Higher risk as we're trading into the 240 LMA down here. So new sell trade. Don't worry about these two green dots on the QMP. Sometimes, for some reason, the QMP filter shows two dots like that. If you try and click it, I'll see if I can clear it. Doesn't, yeah, can't even clear it. Just a little glitch in it somewhere. That's Euro Aussie, new sell. AusCAD is in a buy. Closed that this morning for a loss. And took a new sell. Look, it's not an ideal setup. Like I was saying with the high probability, it's right on this low, but this system's a little bit different. I just take the signals when they present. So I took a new sell on the AusCAD this morning. Hopefully it'll break this previous low and head on down. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap there on the weekend, which is not that common these days in the Forex market. It's happened this weekend. GP, Great British Pound versus the Aussie, took a new sell this morning. It is a high risk trade also as we're going towards the 240 LMA, but everything's lined up and it's fast MACD's through the zero level, standard MACD's in sell mode, red QMP, didn't actually close below the 25 SMA, or we might have been close, but enough criteria met, so sell trade taken. Pound CAD. Pound CAD. I'll just try and read my notes here. What I've done. Pound CAD. Oh, so I was in a buy back here, and that was stopped out on Friday. There was my stop level there, so it's overall profit, small profit, albeit on Friday. So that's all done and dusted. And this morning took a new sell trade in here. You can see everything's all lined up and the signal was there, so I took that. So pound CAD, buy is closed, remaining buy was closed, stopped out, and new sell trade taken. Pound New Zealand, new sell trade taken this morning. High risk trade is trading into the 240 LMA. You can see everything's lined up. I waited a day, I think, on this one. The actual signal was on that candle. Yeah, probably got a few more pips out of this. If I'd taken on the open of this candle, probably would have been in profit already. I didn't take it the other day, but now I've taken it. It's through the 25 SMA. Everything looks good. Heading down towards that 240, hopefully. That's pound New Zealand, new sell. New Zealand CAD. My notes on this one. All right, I was in a buy here because the fast MACD's gone through the zero level this morning. That buy was closed out for a loss, and I took a new sell this morning. Again, I'm not that fussed, it's on this low, but the sell signal's there. With this system, I'm going to take it. Now, the standard MACD is not in sell mode yet, but we've got obviously got the fast MACD through the zero level, which is the main indicator. We've got a red QMP dot, which is part of the criteria, and it closed below the 25 SMA. So there's enough criteria there to take that sell. So closed the buy for a loss, took a new sell. How it goes, who knows? But you know, you look back here, you know, buy, sell. So there's not that many signals. So I'm going to take every signal I can on this one. So that New Zealand CAD, that's a sell. Right, that's about it, guys. Sorry about all the background noise. As I said, I'm just running late this morning. It was a big weekend with regards to my football team winning the grand final yesterday. So celebrations were in order, and which means I sleep in. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do like these videos, please subscribe. If nothing else, hit the like button. Welcome to the new members, and like I said, anyone that's on YouTube, watching this on YouTube, if you haven't already, you're more than welcome to join the Facebook group, where there's a few more resources, etc., and we discuss these trades in a bit more detail. So thanks for watching, guys. Chat later. Cheers.